Hey everybody, before the episode actually starts, I just wanted to show how quick, I don't even words for this, alright? I've never seen one this perfectly placed before, alright? There's the tiny little river starting from that side to that side. There's like a fountain over here. And we can go all the way around. So we need to cut this tree down so that we can get to the other side, but we can actually go all the way around it. I know that that's just, I don't know, I like this. I don't know why, but I think that this is so silly. Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Dark Cloud 2. So, I did enough of the building, just basically throwing down rivers and trees, to the point where it unlocked all of the chests that had the exclusive stuff in it that I cared about us losing. So we can basically just finish the building. But for the criteria of some of the things in there, it requires that we move people in. Because I told you before, or the game told you before, it had an immigration system. Well, the first person we need is someone who could take care of Jurrac. And that would be a gardener. And the only one in town who has a gardener is Max. So we need to go back to Max's house to get that guy. Which, by the way, this is Max's house. He lives in a water mansion paradise thing. I can't even believe it. Like, you see how normal these houses look over here? He's the only rich person in this town. And he has a river going through his house. That actually, like, the servants' quarters are over there. There's actually a tunnel underwater. You know what? I'm going to show you guys in a minute. It's cool. Oh, Max. You've been moping about a lot lately. Are you taking care of yourself? Something I can do for you? What? You want me to go with you on your adventure? I'd like to go with you, but this poor tree isn't doing so well. Take care of the trees and the flowers on this property. Or taking care of the trees and flowers on this property is my #1 priority, you know. If I go off roaming about, I could lose my job. I bet some of the holy water that Priest Bruno sells to the church would fix this tree. But as you know, your father and Priest Bruno are on bad terms. Your father never gave me money to buy holy water from Priest Bruno. I'm in a pickle. To get Gordon to Sindane, first you have to get him to join you on your journey. If you fulfill his conditions and stuff, then he'll join you. Max, fixing this tree is my #1 priority. I need holy water. It's a good thing I run lots of dungeons, so I don't even have to talk to him. Yes, Max, you've done it. Now I can take care of this tree. Thank you, Max. My work is all taken care of for now. Now I can go with you on your adventure. Oh, and don't mention that holy water to your father, you hear? Gordon joined the party. You can use his abilities from the status command under characters menu. If you recruit someone else on your adventure, that person will get on the train. Talk to that person inside the train to switch him or her in as your third party member. To move one of your train friends into a house, choose Move Person from the door menu of that house. There may be many others willing to join your party. Be sure to look for them. Alright, so now if we go to character, he's not there, what? Oh, do I have to tell him to? You know what? I'm going to show you the inside of the house real quick. Just the water tunnel. Nothing else in here is too spectacular. The rooms, even Max's room, I thought it was going to be all full of inventions. That's my butler. But it wasn't. That's one of my maids. They have a servant's quarter and everything. But look at this. It's underwater. Not only does he have a river going through his house. That's another maid lady. He has a river going through his house, but it goes over a hallway. This is to the servants' quarters. They live at the end of that over there. I'm just like, dude, what time period is this? Look at the room. It's even got, like, the water stuff. I'm like, I'd live here. Alright, so this is what we've got so far. I needed the 2 eye trees to be on the other sides of the nose tree, and we needed 15 river and 10 trees. I didn't realize that the regular trees, like, I was looking for tree, and I didn't see it. All I saw was fruit tree. Well, apparently the deciduous trees are actually called thorn trees, So we got a bunch of, like, tropical coconut plants in the middle of our forest. But, I mean, I think they look nicer anyway. And it looks like we're gonna have 3 or 4 people move in, so I moved just now. I put these houses in. The water wheel was in here for a while. The water wheel and the bridge don't do anything. I just blew a bunch of resources on them because I thought they looked nice. But apparently, I can move people in, and we can send Gordon in. If he is your third party member, then you do bonus damage to plant monsters. And he sells you diorama stuff. I already bought tons of wood from him to make the houses because I knew I wouldn't have any. Because I already used it making all the trees and stuff. So I'm going to move him in here. And that gives us 5 culture points. Something has changed in the future. So if we come up here and we look at our analysis, Elder Jurrac has been revived, which meets part of the requirements for basically everything else around here. So we also need Adele, whom I don't remember, and Polly was the baker lady, and Melaine. Okay, so there was actually 3 more. We're gonna need another house. But we need to do that and get culture points, and I think the culture points are determined by how happy the people are that live there. So, we still got a lot of work to do. Okay, so he had no requests, and I have no idea how to get culture points. However, the Elder Jurrac is alive in the future. So now it's not all dead and stuff and gloomy. The forest is alive. And the mushrooms. I gotta get pictures of the mushrooms. We use those for so many inventions, apparently.
Oh, hello. So, you were the ones who woke me.
I mean, you were kind of dead. I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Somehow I feel like I've slept for a long time.
Jurrac, we need you to tell us something. We need to know about a being called Emperor Griffin. We suspect he's a terrible monster who's taken over the forces of darkness.
Schnoof.
He's been playing with reality across the different eras. I don't know what his true goal is, but if we let him keep at it, the whole world may disappear. He even erased you, Jurrac, by destroying your origin point. We've got to stop him, or there's no telling what will happen. Jurrac, I hear you've been reincarnated many times, but you keep the memories of your ancestors from the distant past. Isn't that right? So somewhere in those vast memories, you should be able to remember everything that's ever happened on this planet. You must remember something about Griffin. Who he is, where he is. Please tell us, Jurrac, we must know.
Huh, is that the same Jurrac from before? I don't remember if Jurrac was the name from the tree in Dark Cloud 1.
Griffin. Let's see. I'm afraid I don't remember. I'm truly sorry. My memories must not all be back yet, I guess.
Man, we saved you for nothing. Mushrooms! And now... Jurrac. A useful picture! Eventually. Obtained 4 wind crystals. That was supposed to be the only one in here. There's going to be, like, 1 or 2 more boxes, but they show up when this place is, like, completely done. So they're non-issue. Okay, so we went back to town, to the past, and it said the future changed again, so I came back here again immediately after going back to the past.
Master Jurrac! Master Jurrac, do you know about the rainbow butterfly?
Let me see. Rainbow butterfly. I've heard
impossible. What should we do?
They like the freesia flowers. You'll find the butterfly where the freesia grows.
Really? Please, tell us, where does that flower bloom?
Now there, I'm not sure. If they're not in bloom already, you'll have to make them bloom.
Make them bloom? Ourselves?
Here, I'll give you this.
Aim and fire. Was that confetti? Confetti. No. Obtained Lafresca seed. Lafresca? Lafresca.
Plant that in the woods, and a bud will grow. But it takes more than that for a flower to show.
I see what you did there.
You need sundrops.
Sundrops?
They have the power to speed the growth of green things.
Where can we get them?
It's a kind of sap the monster Himara produces. You'll have to ask Ahimara.
Hang on. Ask a monster? That's nuts. How can we talk to a monster?
You must think of that yourselves.
Obtained badge box. To get a sundrop, first you need something that will enable you to speak with a Hamara. Obtaining this item is connected to Giorama development somehow. Work on your Giorama and then check out Jurrac's future world. Alright, process of elimination. It turns out Adele the tailor was actually my maid. I see, I really wish that I could help you more than anything. But I don't have any confidence in myself. I always seem to give up halfway, and I've never seen anything through. When I was little, I dreamt of becoming a tailor, and I tried many times to make something, but I never completed a single garment. If I went with you, I'm sure I'd just get in the way. So sorry, but no. Oh dear, Adele has lost all her confidence. This is no good. Let's get her to try making clothes again. Yes, if I try again and this time manage to complete something, maybe I'll believe in myself again. But I don't have the materials I need. Would you be able to get them for me? All I need is sturdy cloth, thick hide, and a hunk of copper. It seems a bit of a waste. Thank you very much. Now I'll try making some clothes. I won't let these go to waste. Oh, do we actually have to wait for her to make them? Well, Polly wanted me to deliver 20 loaves of bread to some guy named Morton, so I guess I'm gonna figure out who that is now. While I look for Morton, I should say, there are other people we can work on in the meantime, even though they're for future cities. So, like, this person here is the painter. He says that everything he paints comes to life, but he can't create real life. But there's a paint from some kind of a golden egg that makes it so that whatever you paint does actually come to life. So he basically painted him a portrait of himself next to his dream girl. What he perceives to be his dream girl, and he wants golden paint so that he can bring her to life. And we need to find the paint. Not yet, but someday. Found him. Man, he was right next door. Why, hello there. Oh, you're helping Polly? Great. What'll I do with 20 loaves? Well, I'm having a cheese fondue party today. In terms of your famous inventions, it's a culinary combination of cheese, bread, and wine. Sounds amazing. It's mighty good. Everyone eats loads, so that's why I need so much bread. But I didn't want it delivered here, really. Sorry, Max, but couldn't you take it to my house? You know where it is, don't you? Near the pumpkin field? Pumpkin field detected. It's crazy how much these people are willing to change their lives, though. There's a note. Today's party is cancelled because the cheese isn't thick enough. Thick enough. Ferdinand. RIP. But like, yeah, completely uprooting, like, we travel 100 years into the future so that their entire lives already happen, and their kids' lives already happen, so that the future could be made. Like, that's a huge commitment. Like, the people that we're moving out, especially the people from, like, our house, like, our maids and stuff, like, they work for us, and we're like, hey, would you go live in the middle of nowhere for the rest of your life? And they're like, yeah, man, totally. Cancelled? What a shame. In that case, I don't need the bread. Can you take it back to Polly for me? You know that's not how that works, right? That's not all gonna go to waste, is it? It actually looks like, look, this is the meager bread that we get. And this is crunchy bread. Hard to find special recipe tougher than normal bread. It looks so much fancier and tastier. It's got so much more color in it. Polly, I'm sorry. You baked 40 loaves of bread in your tiny oven, like one by one, and he doesn't want it. What? How can he be so inconsiderate? Well, you can have them. Never mind that, let's get going. So where are we off to? Aunt Polly joined your party. I wonder if she's actually my aunt. And if you'll sell me the good bread. No? Is that the only bread we'll ever get? This is just like Fable 1, where they give you a blueberry pie in the beginning of the game, but you can never get another blueberry pie, so even though it's worse than the apple pie, I always save it, because I'm just like, dude, look, I have a blueberry pie that I'm never gonna eat. I imagine it got something fierce, like some fierce mold. Oh, that's right, I also did the butler. He wanted 1,000 gilda so that he could go and get a book on the auction that was really rare. But then every time you talk to him, he's like, well, I need more money, I need more money, I need more money. Eventually it caps out at 2,000 gilda, and I gave it to him. So he was like, oh, thank you very much. I managed to make a successful bid. I bid strong, and everyone else dropped out really quickly, so I got it for 1,400. So now I can give you 600 back. And I'll work hard from now on to repay you for the rest of the money I borrowed. I know. I put you to a lot of trouble. I'll repay the favor any time. Stuart joined your party. The book I got? Actually, I haven't read it yet. Just getting a hold of it was enough to make me happy. I wanted to know what your special abilities were. This is fine. I forgive you. Adele, where are you at? Oh, hi, Adele. It's hard work, this inventing business. I want to make stuff too, but I just can't think of anything. But I gave you this. You're Adele, right? You're Adele, right? Adele? That's Luann. You're not Adele. Okay, yeah, they do actually look different. I was about to say, we should just rename every maiden here Adele. Ah, Max, I finally completed a garment. I didn't want to let the materials you gave me go to waste, and that kept me going to the end. I'm not completely satisfied with it, but would you wear it anyway? Obtained denim overalls. Ah, it's so great to have finished something. Now I feel so much more confident. I'll do the very best I can, so please take me with you. Adele joins your party. Now there's only one other person we're missing. How does it fit? Tell me the truth. Ah, yes. For that casual look. I think she makes the green overalls if you have the original one, but now we can switch between. Granted, I don't like that one, so I'm probably just going to break it down or sell it or something, because I like the green one more. Thank you, though, Adele. I appreciate the thought. Okay, Adele's actually really good. Gradually raises the weapon HP of unequipped weapons. That's... Oh, actually, unequipped. That means that I would actually have to unselect them. That's still interesting, and she sells you fruit. Makes bread, will sell you ingredients. Okay. So Adele's going in this house. I put iron chimneys on there. Because I realized the culture points is adding things to the buildings and the things where people live, like vanity stuff, but not trees or rivers or stuff. Like, I put this shed down and we got 5 more points. So I put chimneys on all the houses, and I think we have enough culture points to satisfy everything. I don't have internet, so I can't really check. This place is so remote. I wish I had a cart to sell my goods from. Okay, I mean, I can do that. Make cart. I mean, I wouldn't want to put bread in that. But I even gave you a shed and everything. Look how considerate I am. Ah, put that right there next to the shed. So that's easy loading. It's all ready to go. There's just no roads out here. There has been a change in the future. Maybe something will happen. And we're missing one other. I kind of want to do this all at once. Mullane. Who's Mullane?
Welcome. My store is now open. Come in. Don't be shy. We have some rare monster transforming badges in for the grand opening.
See, like, why'd he even tell us that? If he was gonna sell them and he knew it.
You'll buy one, won't you?
Also, because he's a tree, he doesn't really need to breathe. Hey, that's the garnet we needed for 70%. And I don't think there was one at 50. So we're pretty good. And yeah, okay. We just got some monster transforming badges. Better get one fast before it's too late. Oh, each of the outfits. Pumpkin shorts. Playful shorts in the shape of a pumpkin. We already have one of each of those. I could switch to the red vest. What Max wears around the mansion. Rather posh. Maximilian's favorite work clothes. And this is just casual. See, these are even Max's favorite. I kind of want to wear this, though. You sell the badges? Coin engraved with the symbol for sacrifice. Indestructible. Hamara badge, gift capsule. Put an item inside as a present to a monster. Gold paint. A magic artist's paint made from the shell of a golden egg. Okay. We got that. Maybe he was part of this zone, or for the next one, or something. Maybe he's like third zone. I didn't see his name on the thing. We need Malays or something. I definitely need this badge, though. And this is pretty cool. Do you only have one? You have an infinite number of indestructible coins. I can put durable on everything so that the durability rarely goes down. I need to grind out more money. I have money. I'm gonna sell those. I don't remember what this is, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Either way, I want another one of these. Because Max's hammer got this baseline, I found out that you do keep the effects. Because whenever I built up Monica's ring, it got 2 new effects and kept the bandit ring. Which means I need to get Max's gun to go down the stealing route. You know what? I do want this. We're gonna wear this. No, but I don't have a hat to match it. What am I doing? I forgot. We still had the original hat. So that's still fine, because I picked the red one. No, I didn't want Jurrac. I wanted burgers. Is that a cigar? No, that can't be. What is coming out of these? I don't understand. They're food, though. Sell me burgers. Hello there. Are you eating right? You won't grow big if you don't eat. So eat well. Oh, we can buy the fishing stuff. Another thing to dump my money into. Though we do actually lose money this way, because the fish I get typically only sell for like 50. So that's a net loss. But it levels up the skill if we need it. I like having the option at least. You only sell basic bread. This other bread is actually a full heal. Regardless of health total. That's super awesome. We should save it for way later in the game. I don't know if there's a bank. If there was, I should store my stuff there.
Max, listen.
What?
If I use this badge, I can transform into monsters. I can change myself into the Hamara monsters Jurrac mentioned. Then we can mix in with them and maybe get our hands on that sun drop we need.
Got it. Nice. Then we'll be able to make the flower bloom.
So let's go to the forest floor where the Hamara monsters show up.
Okay.
There's actually several of those, but it's the branching path. That is Monica stuff. she turns into monsters. Which is cool. I never used it. I mean, like, ever. I think this is the only time in the entire game it's absolutely mandatory that you use it. So I never unlocked anything other than the Hamara, which are just the little plant guys. They're those. The little 10 experience things that go down in one hit. So I never really used it, but there's 12 different things she can become, apparently. The only other thing really to mention before we call it quits for now is I made a better energy pack, so it's got 120 health instead of just 80 now, which upgrades it quite a bit. I also upgraded the core once, which increases the capacity. Yes, which is now 120, which is dreadfully low, actually. Just putting this barrel backpack on added 15 on top of what it was before. So this basically means we can only equip like 1, maybe 2 more things as far as upgrades go. So we actually need to upgrade it again. But they get increasingly expensive. The next one's 2,000. But this thing can accommodate some insane armor already. If we had 42, everything would scratch us. I don't even know if it would be able to scratch us. I think paper cuts would be too far. But just from our make menu, these are all the things that I've learned how to make so far. The original energy pack, an aquarium, cannonball arm 1, cannonball arm 2, clown hand, energy pack, and iron legs. It says it's slow. I was looking through the list of things we could make, and I saw this, and I was like, great, we're getting it. It's an upgrade. It says it's slow. I don't care if it's slow. So, yeah. That's basically all that really happened. Next time we're gonna do monster stuff. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.